Hey pals, welcome back to the Disney Magical Mindset Podcast, where I'm here to help you learn how to silence the villain in your mind so you can become the hero of your story. My name is Ruben, your Disney Magic mentor, and today we're diving into a tough truth, but it's one that has the ability to set you free. To set your mindset free, to give you the leg up and advantage that you need in your life today so you get to the next level. And here it is. You ready for this truth? It might not feel good and it might not sound good, but it's something you need to hear and it's something I need to hear. Here it is. No one's coming to do it for you, period. No one is going to build your happily ever after. No one is going to create your happiest place on earth. So stop waiting for like Prince Charming to come, as much as we love the Disney films, or stop waiting for the fairy godmother, as much as we love and enjoy her, right? And this truth that I'm sharing with you right now is actually one of the most powerful and freeing things you'll ever realize. That you hold the ability, you hold the magic and the power to accomplish the goals and dreams in your life. It's you. You can't wait on someone else. You can't put that on someone else. You can't depend on someone else to bring you the happiness that you desire in life. This is so powerful and so freeing that you control this. You have the ability to control this magic, to control what castle you're going to build, to control what dream you desire in life, to control how you're going to accomplish your goals. You have the ability to do this. And today we're talking all about this because here's the truth. You have to parent yourself. No one is going to do it for you. So we have to stop making excuses. We have to stop looking to our past as if we're still living there. And today is the day that we get to step into the happiest place on earth that we get to create. Are you with me? Because no one's coming to push you. No one's coming to tell you to turn off Netflix. No one's showing up with a business plan. Or again, the fairy godmother, I love her and I love Cinderella's story, but she's not coming to wave her magic wand and just take all your problems away. I know we want that. And that's one of the reasons why we love these stories, because they give us a vision of what we believe is possible. And as much as I love fairy tales and I love Disney, y'all know I do. I mean, I was just there last week at Disneyland. It's my happiest place to be. I love it. But I also love the ability to know that I don't only have to be in Disneyland to experience happiness and joy. That it's something I can actually experience in my own life when I'm away from that Disney bubble, like we like to say. So you have to believe today and realize that wishing upon a star will only get you so far. So keep wishing upon the star. But the real magic is something that I've been saying and I will continue to say for as long as you hang in there with me and hear me, is that you are the magic, that the magic is already inside you. So one of the things that I love to do is I just want to remind you. I love reminding you and trying to pull that out and just keep pushing you to believe in this, because that's the only thing I can do. Like I can't build the castle for you. I can't create your happily ever after. The only thing that I can do, which is what I love to do, is to remind you, is to push you, is to keep inspiring and encouraging you so that one day you get it. And that's what we do. That's what we all want, is that one day it finally just, that magical light just burst on the scene and we get it. And that's what I want for you, friends. That's what I want for myself, for all of us. Like, I just want us to truly believe this. And today, I'm so pumped today. Oh, I'm so pumped because I want to give you 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 steps to become your own biggest motivator and your own best cheerleader. I want to show you 3 things you can do to parent yourself, because you have to be the biggest hype person in your life. Like, I'm here to hype you up. Believe me. Again, I love to do it. But I need you to be your biggest cheerleader. your biggest hype person, so that when you're not listening to the podcast and you're not on social media, right, and you're in those moments of life where it's really tough and hard, like all of us experience, you've got to be that biggest person. You have to believe in your dream more than anyone else, because no one is going to believe in it quite like you. And as much as we want that, and we all need that, and I'm going to talk about the importance of having those hype people in your life. It is so true. Yes, it is important. But again, you have to be your biggest motivator and your biggest fan. And today I want to give you the steps that will help you do just that. Help you parent yourself, get consistent, and create your happily ever after. It starts today. So are you ready? Because here we go. All right, I want to introduce you to something that I am starting to say a whole lot more now. I am manifesting in my life. This is who I am becoming. You ready? I am becoming dangerously consistent. And I say I'm becoming because I haven't always been dangerously consistent. Or maybe I've been consistent, but not dangerously consistent. Like that's the next level kind of consistency. That if we're going to parent ourselves, and if we're going to become our biggest motivator and biggest cheerleader, we have to be dangerously consistent. I want you to speak this into your life today, that from this moment forward, you are going to be dangerously consistent at everything you do. Right? The goals and the dreams are not just going to appear. You have to be dangerously consistent every single day. We're going to talk about that. And the first way to become dangerously consistent is you have to start with why. WHY. Start with why. Now, here's the truth. If you don't know your what, you'll never get there. And I think that many of us actually know what we want to do, what those goals are, what those dreams are. We all kind of have the what, I think. Maybe it's not quite figured out, but we still have some awareness of what it is we desire to do. But here's where people often fall off, and why they're not dangerously consistent is because if your why isn't strong enough, you'll quit before the story even starts. Okay? So you know kind of what to do. I think we all have an idea, but it's the why that is never strong. That is, I wouldn't say never strong enough, but is typically not strong enough. And here's a perfect example. If you're listening to this when this podcast drops, we are in the month of September, just a few more months left before the end of the year, and then before we start 2026. And I want you to think about New Year's resolutions, which is typically, again, what happens at the beginning of the year. And do you know why most people fail to keep those resolutions by the middle of January, and certainly by the end of the month into February? You know why? Because they were built on desire, not devotion. Those resolutions were built simply on desire. I want this. I hope for this. But it wasn't built on devotion. I want you to hear the difference. Like, desire sounds like, I want to lose 10 pounds. That's good. That's a great resolution. But here's what devotion sounds like. I want to live long enough to walk my daughter down the aisle. Do you see the difference? Or let's say you struggle with addiction. You know, I've shared how my dad struggled with addiction for a large portion of my life. And so it's one thing to say, hey, I want to stop drinking. Okay, and that's great. And I mean, that's a great first step, but that's a desire. But listen to what a devotion sounds like. Why do you want to stop drinking? I want to stop drinking because I want to set an example for my kids and my grandkids and show them that my past doesn't define my present. Yeah, my why is I want to be there with my kids and grandkids so I don't miss out on the great, exciting, magical moments of their life. I want to be there. You hear the difference between simply a desire and a devotion? See, it goes deeper. It goes below the surface. That's where the magic happens. If you think of an iceberg, the reason why we talk about the tip of the iceberg is because we only see 10%. It's one of the reasons why, sadly, the Titanic sinks, because it only saw the tip of the iceberg and it saw it too late. But it was what was below the surface, below the waters, that 90% that took the ship out. And I'm saying this to say that's where the power is. That's where the consistency is. It's everything that's below the surface. We just see the 10%. And that's the stuff, that's the fluff. That's the stuff that people can kind of see, maybe see through. But it's below the surface. That's the magic. That's the consistency. That's the progress. That's the dangerous consistency. Being dangerously consistent is what's below. That's the devotion. That's what we're after, because that's what changes lives. That's what changes your life. That's what causes you to get on that magic carpet ride and create a whole new world. That's it right there. Desire is just surface level, but devotion runs deep. Devotion goes below the surface, and it's what keeps you consistent. The thing that you are devoted to, is so much deeper than simply desire. Think about Walt Disney, my hero. Do you think he built Disneyland, the happiest place on earth, because he just had a desire? I just hope to build Disneyland. I want to build Disneyland. You know, and you know his story. Of course not. His why was so much bigger, because what did Walt actually want? I mean, I can go down the list of things. He wanted a place where families could laugh and play together, right? He wanted a place that he didn't also have in his childhood. So he desired to create and build this magic kingdom because he wanted to experience something that would bring back the joy that he lost as a kid. He was tired of all these amusement parks that were just dirty and filled with just like bad stuff. And he's like, I'm tired of that. So he was devoted to creating a place that wasn't an amusement park, but a theme park. Yeah, that's what kept Walt going. It was his devotion to his dream. Walt was so committed to staying consistently on track to fulfilling his dream. It wasn't simply a desire, because he knew desire will only get me so far. It was devotion that caused Walt and his team, hear this, to build Disneyland from start to finish when they broke ground in 1 year. That's devotion. That's consistency. That's doing those things, those small things every day that turn into bigger things and bigger things and bigger things. And before you know it, you got a theme park that's built in 1 year because you were willing to be devoted to the consistency it takes to get to that next level. Thank you, Walt. Oh, it's so amazing. So inspiring. That devotion fueled him through the bankruptcies, through the failed ideas, through all those times that everyone told him, there's no way that you can do this, Walt. It's going to be a complete failure. And it was that devotion that kept him going and pushing himself through all the people that told him he was crazy. So today I want you to ask, what's your why? Not your friend's why, not the person that you follow, on social media, or someone that you look up to. There's nothing wrong with having people that we look up to, but again, remember, we're parenting ourselves. We're becoming our biggest cheerleader. What is your why? And make it so strong that you don't wait for the new year. Because I know what the mindset is of some people. They're like, hey, 3 more months left before the year's over with, or 4 more months, whatever. I'm just going to wait until January. No, that's the problem, is we got to stop with that mindset where we're putting things off. And the reason why we put it off is because, again, we don't have a strong enough why. So spend time. This is a great time from now, before this year is over with, to start, even before then. Take this next 2-3 weeks and just zero in on why it is that you're doing what you're doing. Okay? Make it so strong so you're not waiting for the new year or Monday or someday I'll wait for this. No, you're not waiting. Start today. Today's a great day to parent yourself and start today. All right, so let's recap. No one's coming. It's on you to parent yourself, to push yourself, to build your own happily ever after, to stay dangerously consistent. And the first way we're going to stay dangerously consistent is to start with why. We have to identify why it is we're doing the what. Why are you doing the what? Make it devotion, not desire. And we're going to stop here today. There's so much more I want to share with you. We still have step 2 and step 3, but we're not gonna do it today. I'm gonna invite you back to join me next week for step 2, and we're gonna take our time, and then we're gonna drop step 3 the week after. So just hang in there with me. Come back to this magical mindset. I'm here to help you, encourage you. Man, I love y'all so much. I appreciate you. So much joy I get to share these moments with you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If this inspired you today, please share it with a friend who needs some Disney magic in their mindset. And remember, I'm going to be here to hype you up. That's what I do. I love to hype you with the Disney magic, hype you up, but you've got to take the step. So until next time, keep dreaming, keep believing, keep living dangerously consistent. And remember, you are the magic because the magic is in you.